Peace.
Right, so here we are again. I'm sorry if I'm a bit late today. I tried to figure out a few things. Because I'm on a new Wi-Fi network, my light setup is currently not working and I can't really get it to reset properly, so we'll just have to run with this light. Which is okay, but it's not as I have it normally set up. But yeah, wondering how you guys are doing. I had a crazy weekend, and I'll get to it soon, but yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time. I'm sorry I was away. So what happened is I just got a internet upgrade from my same provider, because they had like an action or like a limited thing going on. I was like, sure, I'll upgrade to a better internet speed, see if that helps me actually. Hopefully I'll now be able to live stream as well as watch some videos in 1080p at the same time. Hopefully. And if it turns out that indeed my computer is the bottleneck, then I'll have to look into buying a new computer very soon. Which is something I'm not very happy with, but at some point it has to happen anyway. But replacing hardware, you know, it's kind of getting old. It's definitely showing signs of age. And so we might have to bite that bullet at some point. Hopefully somewhere in July, the prices will be better even. Prices of video cards are starting to become affordable again. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're still looking at least 1k euros for a decent graphics card. Because if I'm going to invest into hardware, I will probably end up spending like a good amount for like a proper one. Might as well, right? But yeah, hope you guys have been doing well. I'm excited to get back into it. And tonight we just planned on leveling the Red Mage up a little bit, in preparation for Endwalker, because I feel like, you know, now is a good time to do the last prep, and then we start with the Endwalker MSQ soon. But yeah, let's fire up the game and head into it, shall we? See if this wants to work right away. I can remember the password as well, which is always something that I forget. Why does it not save my... Oh god. Okay. I think this is it, hopefully. Yeah, we got it right away. Okay. There we are. Ooh. Yeah, so I did a deep cleaning of my PC as well. Hopefully it runs a little bit better. It already seems a little bit better. And again, I got a internet upgrade, so hopefully I can play the game and or stream and at least watch videos at the same time. I kind of want to test that out. See what happens if I pull something up. Still looks a bit slow and choppy. Might not be possible. I think it's really my computer that's... Yeah. At least we know. We have the faster internet now, at least. So it can't be that. Like, I got double speeds now. Yeah. Alright, that's not gonna work. Huh, I was convinced it wasn't my computer though, but I guess it really is. Because it says the CPU usage is only 4%, but I guess it's not. Hey Daniel. What's up, buddy? How are you doing? How was your weekend? Yeah, so I upgraded my internet. To like Fiber Plus. I don't know. Your weekend was nice. That's good to hear. Also, hey Shalak, how you doing, buddy? I like that icon that you have. TwitchCon 2020. That's super cool. I only have the TwitchCon Europe one, which is the tulip. I like the tulip. See, that's pretty cool. So how's your weekend been? I actually had the craziest weekend. Oh my god, I have such a dumb smile. Okay, so I don't know. Are you guys ready for a story? Because I have a story of this weekend. Holy shit. Is it still got on? Is it still the NGP thing? Yeah, it's actually kind of ridiculous. So, I don't know if you actually noticed, Shalak, but I am single again. My girlfriend ended up breaking up with me after 5.5 years, after moving with me, like 2 weeks prior. Yeah, a lot of stuff had happened. I don't want to say I'm fully over it, but I'm doing a lot better than I was before, that's for sure. But the gist of it, yeah. Well, the gist of it is basically, my best friend thought it would be a good idea to then invite me to this festival this weekend, and he didn't tell me the entire truth. So what he told me is like, oh look, you know, now that you're single, I have this amazing festival that we can go to together. And he described it basically as a... what did he say? I think he said like a Burning Man-esque mini festival with like a tight-knit group of friends that he's made during his sort of, I don't know, festival period. Hey, Daru. What? Jet's back? Oh my god. Okay. Jet's back in the FC, apparently. I'm in shock. Anyway, so basically what he told me is like, okay, I have this festival with a group of friends of mine, and you'll love it. It's like a Burning Man-esque festival, and let's just go together. And I was like, ah, sure, it sounds like fun. But what he failed to tell me, and here's the kicker. Are you guys ready? It was a kink festival. I don't know if you've ever been, probably none of you have ever been to a kink festival, but it was interesting. So we arrived there, and get this, right? Yeah. So it was from Thursday till Monday, but I had to work on Thursday and Friday still. So we arrived after work. I could leave early on Friday, so I was able to leave at around 3. So we ended up being there at around 6, and we arrived at this campsite really far up north. I don't even remember where it was, like a small town, to this campsite. And we come in, and the bus goes in front of me onto the sort of terrain, my best mate. And he's greeted by a lot of people he already knows. Like, boss, they were shouting, you're finally here. And like, all these people, like half naked chicks, come running like, boss. And I'm like, I see a lot of boobies right now. What's going on? I'm like, well, okay, this is something. So I end up like being a bit awkward. Like, dude, what the fuck did you just drag me to? And, you know, I look to my left and to my right, and I see people dressed up in, like, latex suits and, like, what I can only describe as leather bikinis, or, like, I don't know, very intense, revealing clothes. Let's put it that way. And, I mean, there was also a bunch of people just in normal, like, I guess, festival clothing, like, I don't know, colorful stuff, and, like, nice robes and dresses and stuff. But it was definitely a lot of kinky shit out there. And I was like, dude, what the hell? So I was there. I knew, I think maybe 2 or 3 other people I've seen once on my friend's birthday, who basically brought me as his +1. And I was like, where did I land? So yeah, we end up like packing our stuff. The story. I mean, I'm just describing my experience. I'm sorry. This is kind of horny. Yes. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. So I ended up like going to the car, unpacking, and we were like, yeah, okay. So we were assigned to someone's tent, and the people who organized it were like, just yeah, it's like this person and that person. Just try and find them, and they'll point you towards the tent. And so neither of us knew these people. Hey Diana, I'm in the middle of a story of how my weekend has been, and so we ended up packing, and we randomly find the people who we were supposed to share a tent with, and they're this lovely couple, right? Like, I think they're like 50 and 48 or something, and they're super charming, and they were nice, and they offered us some drinks and stuff, and they were like, oh, is this your first time? Welcome, and what do you think about it so far? And they were really like genuine about it, and I was like, to tell the truth, I'm a bit overwhelmed. Like, I've already seen more boobs than I have in the last month, you know? And I'm like, I don't know how to behave myself. It's a bit weird. It's a bit, I don't know. I was like, I'm a bit nervous, and so they handed me this drink, and then I was like, okay, let's just start with a drink, I guess. It's Friday. Sure, the sun's out, why not? So the short version is basically I got dragged into a kink festival organized by this tight-knit group that organizes festivals all over. But my friend told me that we were going to this burner festival, which is just like a Burning Man type thing, or like Coachella but smaller. That's how he described it. But it ended up being like a weekend of kink, basically. And there was like a lot of workshops and stuff. I've seen some stuff, guys. I've seen some stuff this weekend. I learned that I'm quite vanilla when it comes to like my experiences, my wants, I guess, and my needs, and like the way I express my sexuality. I was like, oh my god, yeah, exactly, that was my reaction too. But it ended up, like, no joke, these people are the chillest people ever, because they're really free. They just, you know, some people just run around naked, and they have like these very kinky, sexy outfits on, and it's like, I saw lip piercings that I didn't know existed, for example. Like, it was wild. Like, and they told me, like, yeah, if you're going to go to like king stuff, this is probably the weirdest it will get. Like, everything compared to this is kind of vanilla. And I was like, Jesus, okay, well, I'm in for a treat this weekend. So I ended up being really nervous, drinking way too much because of it, because I was like, I will need to calm down, I need to be chill. So I was like sipping on some rum that I was randomly handed, and I ended up being like really sick, right? I also, hey Luna, I'm sorry, I was in the middle of the story. How are you doing? So I was really nervous, and because of that I drank way too much. I was hungover, stayed in my tent until like the afternoon, and people were really nice and taking care of me, handing me bananas and water and stuff. And they were kind of laughing because they all remembered their first time to like one of these things, and they're like, yeah, it's okay, it's the nerves, you know, just chill, it's nice that you're here, it's good to meet you. Yeah, it was kind of crazy all in all. And I've seen some things like, do you guys I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of open-minded people there. I think I've met more bisexual people there than I've met my entire life. And we are in Holland, right? It's quite free. But does any one of you know, when you read, like, so there was this program of everything during the day, and one of the things was, it said forced eagle sunbathing. And don't Google this, guys. If you have any idea, just tell me what you think it means. Forced eagle sunbathing is what it said. That was one of the things that was on the sort of activity list, or like sort of like a timetable, if you will. I want to go here, I think. It is good to try out new stuff, yeah. I've seen a lot of new things. It's not here. Don't Google that, by the way. I don't know what you'll see. But anyway. So, what I witnessed is basically people being in like this position, right? Hold on. Can I? Okay, so like a starfish, right? Arms up like this, and legs in the same position, spread like, you know, wide, in like a basically a cross formation, tied to wooden pegs with like rope and shit, and just people on top of them, you know, doing stuff that I will not describe because I don't know if it's TOS. I mean, I'm just telling a story. It's not gonna be, you know, I'm not gonna show you what it's actually like. But oh, that was intense. I was like, well, that is something. And it's kind of hard to look the other way because it was like on the main sort of gathering field. Don't Google that and proceed to explain. Yeah, I'm sorry. But you get the picture, right? People being just like tied down and massaged, if you can call it that. Just to keep it sort of on the okay side. I don't know how else to explain it. But yeah, it was definitely an experience. I will say though, I don't have any kinks. Not the festival that I usually go to. Me neither. I will say though, what surprised me pleasantly was there was also a thing. It has like a Japanese name, but what it comes down to is basically you being suspended by somebody else, like tied up in ropes and just hung. Like you get blindfolded and you just get hung from the ceiling, like being raised up with multiple knots. And it's like, but is it Shibaru? Yeah, maybe it is. It had a different name though. Maybe I can find it in the, hold on, I might have an overview of the thing still. Let's see. Oh no, they deleted all the things. Never mind, I can't find it anymore. Yeah, but it's something like that. And so there was this guy, and I ended up talking to him for quite a long time the night before, and I didn't know he had planned to do that. But he tied up this girl, and it was very artistic. Like he put on like really red lights, and I was sitting across the room watching this show, if you can call it that. And so he was basically for me a silhouette of a man just tying up this girl, and he was like being like very gentle with her, but at the same time these ties hurt. Like it looked like it was painful, right? And from a medical perspective, it's horrible. Yeah, she actually went through a lot of pain, but that's sort of, I guess, part of that is like you accept that somebody's sort of going to do that to you, and you, I guess, surrender yourself to that. And we could hear her breathe, like she was in pain, like she was like really like going through it, right? But in a way it looked really beautiful because it was like a red backdrop, and he was just like, the way he was handling her, you could really tell that he was taking care of her, like whispering in her ear, asking her if she's okay, if she can still manage, you know, constantly checking on her. And it was almost like, I guess, like an art. Yeah, it really is an art form, I suppose, but it's also an experience that you go through with somebody. I don't know, it's more than a trust fall, let me tell you that. Holy shit. So yeah, that was an intense weekend, and a lot of stuff happened. Holy shit. It was crazy. It is something that I didn't think I would ever experience, and yes, he did know that. He thought it better to not tell me, because he would be afraid that I would probably, you know, say no. And he would probably be right in thinking that. That I would be like, that's really not for me, because I don't think that, well, I don't know if I have kinks, let's put it that way, you know? I don't know if you guys have kinks, and if you want to talk about them, I'm interested in it now, because basically a can of worms for me opened up this weekend, and I was like, I did not know that that was a thing. You know, I don't judge, you know, to each their own, and I'm happy for them that they can fully be themselves the entire weekend, and people really seem to enjoy themselves, but at the same time, they're the nicest and open and friendly people. And there's a lot of people who come as a couple, but I both see them with other people and they're completely okay with it. And I was like, wow, I'm one of those persons who's really like, you know, I'm with somebody and that's enough for me. Yeah, I don't know. It puts things in perspective. And I learned that I'm very vanilla, guys. Let's put it that way. I think the Make It Rain is over, isn't it? Oh, there you are. Hello. But yeah, that is something that happened. I've yeah, had a lot of stuff happen. I don't want to go into detail too much, but that was one of the craziest things that I've seen. What else happened? There was also one of the themes for one of the days was called, I think it was called Let Your Inner, or Release Your Inner Beast, or Let Your Inner Beast Out, or something. And so I was just sitting at the bar having a drink and talking to somebody. I don't remember the conversation exactly. And in the corner of my eye, I see somebody in like a full-on latex cat suit with like ears and like a mask, one of those Mexican wrestler masks. I'm a pure being and I regret being exposed to this information. I'm sorry. People like that exist, Daniel. I don't know how to tell you. I can shut up if you want. But so out of the corner of my eye, I see this girl in like a latex suit, cat ears, but she also has these things around her wrists that make her hands be like this golden globes, for the lack of better terms. So basically means she couldn't use her hands, right? And she was being pulled by a leash by some guy in like a, I don't know, almost like a pimp suit, like a bathrobe Hugh Hefner style thing, like just being dragged around the area. And I was like, well, they take it very literal. The theme of the day. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of crazy. Yeah. But that has sort of been my weekend. It was an experience. I want to go to the Dominant Enclave. Oh, no, I don't want to use a ticket though. Not a word more, you get investigated by horny police. Yeah, I mean, I don't judge. These people seem to know what they're into, seem to know what they want, what they don't want, and they're okay to ask others as well to ask for favors, because that was also part of it. Like, there was people from the organization going around asking, you know, like everybody specifically. I wasn't there because I was in my tent feeling hungover from the day before. But they were going around asking people, hey, do you have any wishes for this weekend that you want fulfilled? And it can be anything, right? You can ask for anything, and they would try and pair you up with somebody who has a similar interest or is willing to do that with you, kind of thing. And so I guess a lot of wishes got fulfilled by people who couldn't get that from anywhere else. It was interesting. That is something that they organized. So yeah, that's been a wild weekend. I didn't have a lot of things happen to me specifically. I was just sort of like, yeah, I was always with consent, but like, I guess I was like, everybody knew that I was new, because most people knew each other from like kink festivals and parties, and like, I guess going around. Yeah, I'm not sure about. I feel like most people use protection. I mean, I wasn't there to witness that, but yeah. Hey, we got it. Storefront. Okay, so they want us to help with the paper. But yeah, it was all in all pretty crazy. But I met some of the nicest people. It helped me, I don't know, put things in perspective for myself, right? I even now understand better what Hannah meant by wanting to explore herself and be more free. Didn't realize I would find it there, which is interesting, but yeah, that was something else. All right, thank you, Diana, and good luck with your raid today. I hope you find the proc that you're looking for. Or is it re-clears? I don't know. Yeah, how was your weekend? Also, did you end up playing more of that game? What was it called? Pocket Mirror? I missed most of the streams. I'm afraid after the 2 ones that I did catch. But it's an enjoyable game. I like the puzzles and the story's creepy as hell, but interesting. You killed everyone and got the bad end? Really? Oh shit. Okay. Huh, but were you supposed to... What? Okay, that's weird. Oh, Rowena's the trader that does the arc. I'd sooner suggest they sell their souls to the Void Send. Uh-huh. I'm gonna be the skeptic guy. I'm quite happy with how this hat works with this set. Better than the friendship feather. But that's sad. I don't know what you were supposed to do otherwise then. Because all the other options was basically you die. Or maybe that is a happier ending than all the other ends that you got. I don't know. It's interesting though. Huh. I also like the gun that Toa made on the fly. the dino squirt gun, the water squirt gun. That was pretty funny. He did it quick too. Do I need to mend my gear? Yes, I do. Well, a little bit. It was confusing, yeah. It really was. People. Get out of my way. Can I donate more? I don't know. Oh, we get to see what they've built? Let's see. Oh. I mean, looks like it's being finished. Oh, what's up, Shadow? Hello, hello, hello. How are you, buddy? Hello, Raiders, Shadow. How you guys doing? What did you end up doing? Thanks for the raid, Shadow. Let me give you a shout out real quick. There you go. Check out my buddy, guys. We are going to TwitchCon. I'm super excited. Alright, so we got that down. Let's see if I have more stuff to donate in here. I don't actually know. I think maybe not. Oh, I needed that for my fashion leader thing. I don't want to... This one looks cool because I don't want to get rid of it. Alright, anything else? No. Alright. I'll come back here at some point. Alright. I guess we can start with the roulettes then, shall we? Because I haven't done any. Are there any of you who needs to do their roulettes and wants to join? Oh my god, thank you for the sub as well, Shadow. You don't have to do that, buddy. Because I have nothing to show for it either, but thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. You don't have to do that, you know that, right? I don't know if you're here yet, because I don't see you in chat. I see that you rated me, which I'm very thankful for. And you resubbed again. Jesus. Yeah. The only thing that you cannot do... Oh, wait, you can do all of them, right? Don't feel well today, so I'm not gonna log in, but would always be up for frontline roulettes otherwise. Oh yeah, you want to show me the ways of PP. I'm excited for that actually, because you... I think you know what you're doing on the Red Mage, which is a really good class to have backing up my warrior. So I'd be down sometimes for sure. I'm sorry that you feel bad though today. Alright, are you on Daniel? Oh, there you are. I kind of want to visit the house, see how everybody's doing. Am I blind or is Shadow just not talking in chat? Anyway, how's everybody doing in Shadow's stream? Can anyone tell me if he's like lagging out or what's up? It's a bit weird. He hasn't talked. He just, I guess, sent up the rate. Maybe he's eating right now. I don't know. There's Jane and Arch. The big man himself. So we, I think, ended up bidding on a medium, but didn't get it, unfortunately. You guys have a medium, right, with T? Didn't you get the 11 a bet one, or was it a small? So funny that the retainers are out here now, Sake and the, I guess, old Mango, Luke with red hair. Huh. It's medium. Yeah, that's amazing. This is not a medium, is it? Or is it a small? Oh, you were the only ones bidding? Yeah, can I? Oh, it is a medium. Never mind. Okay. I had no idea. I thought this was a small, but I guess it makes sense. It's actually quite big. Spacious. Alright. Have you done any of your roulettes? Do you... I don't know. Are you up for all of them? What's this title from? Makai Gunbreaker. Oh, I should do my adventures as well. Kinda forgot. Could send them out. Garo is a BP. Ah, okay. All right. If you equip a full set plus the weapons, it will show... Oh. Okay. Yeah, I've not really done a lot of PvP. I should probably get back into CC as well, because it's a lot of fun. I've not done any rank, though. Alright. Alright, let's head back in. No, let's do this first. Oh, insta-Q, hell yeah. Healer Prio, I swear, it's so good. I like quite some of the PvP stuff. Especially the... Is it level 25? I don't know, there's some crazy black and red gear that you can get if you manage to get like a certain threshold. I think it's like rank 25 or something. I guess one of the DPS is sleeping. Well, guess I can show. Oh, never mind. Ah, so the DPS wasn't there. Okay. Apparently I cannot enter the house when that happens. I didn't know you couldn't enter houses if you're in the queue. What the hell? Keeps finding new members. Alright. What is going on? Now the tank saved gay? Well then. Oh, you also have the gray hair. Ooh. Hey, we finally got it. We have a black mage. I don't remember which one this is. They look cool. Oh, this is the pirate one with the sirens. Oh, this one's bad. This one's hard. If it's the one with the golden pirate, like the gilded pirate, then that boss always fucks me. He spawns like wolves, and I think they explode, and you're not supposed to kill them before something happens, and I never know the threshold of that. And I think our tank is AFK. Oh, he's here. This is gonna be rough, I think, if it is that one. That I think it is. Pew! Oh, is it the RP one? Oh. Then that isn't too bad, I don't think. Oh, he has Living Dead on. You gotta overheal him. Oh boy, you died. Fuck. Ah, I died as well. Ugh. You only do relapse maybe once a year? Okay, fair enough. Oh. Ah, they're coming back. Yeah, you have to top them off, I think, if they pop Living Dead. Alright. Yeah, if this one has the pirate boss that's like covered in golden shit, then that is a hard one. Oh, he's popping Living Dead again? Ooh, shit, he died. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, it's okay, you know. Just getting back into it. I don't have heal for him. He's gonna die again. Okay, I might live. He can pull everything. Yes, he got it. Okay. We should be okay now. That was a rough start. But at least nobody quits. You know, I'm very happy about that. I don't have cure, which sucks. Poor fella, he's explaining that he's trying so hard to main the Dark Knight, but it has it so rough, which is true, I think. Right now, the Dark Knight is probably the most struggling tank out of all of them. If I'm not mistaken. Is there an option, guys, for when you press greed on rolls that they automatically come into your inventory rather than your armory, rather than this thing, the armory chest? I would hope there is. It is with the golden pirate thing. Look, these are the pirate zombies or sailors or whatever. Yeah, this second boss or first boss really sucks. He spawns hounds that explode, and we have to kill them in like patterns or order or something, because it's bad if we don't. It's I never really understand the mechanic of that boss. Alright, he just started. Okay, fuck it. We'll wing it. Hopefully, we'll be okay. So, I'm not sure if we're supposed to kill the hounds now. Never really know. Can't really reach. Oh, there we go. Oh, what? I don't have the AoE one. That's awkward. Oh boy, that's what I mean. The AoE on this one's crazy. Ugh. I think we may have it. We may. This one's so intense. I never really understand the mechanic. But I think we got him. Ooh. Well, that was the most annoying one out of the way, at least. That's good. So the tank just told us that his macro was bugged because he had a typo in there. That is something. Happens to the best of us, I suppose. Jeez, why am I taking so much damage? Kind of annoying that both DPS, you know, me and the Black Mage, are the jobs that we are, because neither of us has a good time finishing off low health targets. We both kind of want to end up switching. As soon as something is low, like it's easier for melee to usually finish off stuff. But it is what it is, you know. Can't have them all. I think stuff spawns here, no? Yeah, there they are. It's like, isn't there like slimes? And lo and behold. I like the robes he's wearing. They're chill. Alright, we fight everything here, I suppose. Hey-o-wee! Well, I get interrupted? Oh. There you go. Die, little slimy. We're doing it. Oh yeah, this is the bird boss. I never really know. I think when it's out, we don't kill eggs or something. I always forget how this thing works. Exactly. I think this is the one where you kill the eggs when it's away. I don't quite remember. Or you like, don't kill them when they're gone? Oh shit. I'll try and peel that thing off you. There you go. We got it though. Whew. I think we kind of brute forced that mechanic. There's a proper way to do it, but I don't remember it. Oh well. We are learning, or relearning these fights. I only did them as tank, to be fair. Huh? Did I not just... Okay, well, whatever. I'm very confused. Ow. That shit hurt. It's Tyrant. What's this? Oh, that's... interesting. Medica heals over time. I suppose that's the White Mage stuff, huh? Try and help kill the zombie sailors. There you go. Getting lots of stuff for donation box at least. The Dome and Enclave. You've never done this one. Oh, this boss is interesting. I remember it Charms. You just got mapping the realm, so this is probably the first one you, or the first time you did this, huh? Alrighty. There she is. I just remember her charm effect. I don't know if it actually does anything. And if we should care. Oh no, I'm Siren Songed. I'm just trying to peel for you. I don't know. My healer. I don't like that I don't have the AoE melee ability yet. Oh, here I go. Slapping you. For 300, that's nothing. What the hell? Oh, careful, it's gonna charge. Man, me again? Really? There you go. Did it. Woo! Alright, I think they did pretty well. Overall, I would say. Well, you got that for your trouble. That's beautiful. Right, one down. How many relats is there in total, actually, a day? I don't even know the total is. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Well, we don't really care about the guild has 4, 5, and possibly 6 if we want to do the PvP one. We'll see. Can I repair here anywhere? No. Maybe I can repair... I think there was a repair thing, but it's only for the FC members. I'm afraid you cannot repair here, Daniel. You're not in the FC. The Mender. Bring Shadow. Burn. Did they change anything? I know they changed it for Pride Month. Oh, they did change it up again. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I know what this is for. Look at that, guys. We'll have retro gaming night soon. That is a Super Nintendo controller. Look at that. That's cool. I like that. Ooh, that's a fancy looking stage. Or how should I call it? DJ booth. Probably the better word for it. That's cool, whoever made that. Huh. Alright, let me know when you're ready, Daniel. After you bear it. Sorry, I just rubbed my eyes and then it usually is like an itch. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Da, 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 da. Wonder if they changed anything upstairs. Nope. Still the hot dog. Good to go. Alright. Let's queue up for the next one. I don't remember which the next one is. I think it's leveling? Yeah, it is. Alright. Insta-pop again. Hell yeah. Oh, our tank looks like he is new. This bun, ooh, she looks pretty. That's a pretty face. Whatever that option is. Oh yeah, he's just Sprout. Let's take it easy. ex-WoW player this tank is. That's pretty cool. More people trying out the game. He says he's not. He says it's not bad. It's a good start if he's in ARR. I think. Did we not get the thing? I guess we didn't. Oh, we did. Should probably AoE down the chicken, huh? There we go. No, it poisoned me. What? By the way, I loved your emotes that you made for your channel, Taro. They look so good. I love the heart and the sip one especially. They turn out so well. I know, right? I don't have my big AoE or my melee AoE spender either. Not really worth doing this single one. Matter of fact, I don't even have my melee spender. Huh. I feel like at this point it's probably just doing like jolt into scatter. Might as well, because at 120. $100. Yeah. Okay. That's good to know. But for this, how much potency is this? Yeah, okay, that is worth for single target at least. Oh yeah, no worries. You're busy doing stuff, but yeah, I love the emotes. You don't like the heart one? Really? Well, the sip one definitely looks amazing. But you don't like the character or the heart itself? You're done with school this year. Oh, hell yeah. That's good news. So did you pass the year, Daniel? Are you good to move on to the next year in high school? You are still in high school, yes? Or is it already like nurse? I don't know if you're already in medical nurse school or if you're still in high school. I don't know how the system works in Croatia. The facial expression. Ah. I mean, I think it looks good. But I'm not an artist, what do I know? I'm sorry you feel so bad though, holy shit. Are you like, have you eaten enough and like had enough food today, Daru? I remember going super ham in this room and actually dying because there's quite a lot in here. Which doubles as medical. Ah, okay. Sorry, I'm distracted. That's cool. Oh. I never really have to use lucid dreaming to regain my points, my MP. I never really lose it. I wonder when that will actually come into play. We have to like swift cast into sure cast. Ever since my third vaccine, I have days where I wake up horribly dizziness. Everything spins like crazy. I have to throw up and it happens a whole day. Oh, that sucks. So I had 2 vaccines and a booster so far. I've not really looked into when I'm supposed to take a booster again. And I think I should at some point. Because I feel like they're already warning us for possible corona uprising again around September, which I would like to sort of avoid, you know, being a physical therapist in my daytime job. I will need to protect myself and my patients. I haven't really looked into it. Because it hasn't been very prevalent in the Netherlands, although it is making a return a little bit. You're on the 4th one. Are you not getting the 1st one ever? What did you get? Did you get BioNTech? I guess you did, huh? Pfizer? Because that would be the one that was developed in Germany, so it makes sense that you would get Pfizer. Or BioNTech. I don't know what you call it. We call it Pfizer, but I know that my ex-girlfriend called it BioNTech, after the company. Oh no, I'm in the bubble. Isn't this the one that gets eaten by a dragon? I feel like it is. Isn't like something coming up, like that's gonna eat this thing? Don't quite remember, but... Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know if he has a tail swipe. I don't remember. Probably not. This is like an early dungeon. Huh. It's interesting that you got that reaction from it, because I had 3 Pfizers as well, BioNTech, and I only was a little bit feverish, but I have definitely heard people feeling really off from the vaccination aftermath. Probably shouldn't have pulled that extra pack, but I just felt like we would be able to handle it. He's being very cautious. He's not, you know. I don't know. I don't want to be the one to rush him though. We will go at his pace. It's good that he's doing tomahawks at least. I'm pretty sure. We're almost there anyway. Yeah, that's true. I'm a bit slow in the brain today. Oh, this is the cheese dungeon, isn't it? Had no trouble with the first 2, but the 3rd one hit me a lot. Wasn't bad for 3 weeks because you couldn't send up. Holy shit. Really? How long was between your 2nd and 3rd vaccine? And aren't you afraid that if you don't, that you'll be worse if you should you catch it? I don't exactly know your actual line of work. Half a year, really? Huh. Yeah, that should be enough. More than enough, actually. Huh. That is strange. Sorry to hear that. Move it from the poison. We should tell him, probably. Oh, isn't this the one that drops the poison? I thought it was. I thought this was the one that dropped the poison on the ground and healed from it. I don't see poison on the ground though. Oh yeah, 3 does heal when he's in the poison, okay. But I don't see it on the ground though. Weird. It's been reworked. Oh. I see, yeah, because that mechanic wasn't very clear for Sprouts. I've not seen this. The reworked version, that's cool. Feeling lucky is almost complete. A new Sprout. Ooh, and he's tanking. He's like me. Huh. I feel like Jane is always just hanging out. Probably asleep still though, I would imagine. Alright, trials are usually quick. You ready for more? I don't know, you should probably tell me if you want to call it, Daniel. I'm still okay for probably like a little over an hour. I would like to call it. We can do, I guess, trial and at least maybe alliance or normal raid. I don't know. Main scenario usually takes quite a long time. Let's got a new class quest for the White Mage. Oh, did you level? Ah, nice. You had a 6-hour nap. That's like almost a full night's sleep. I mean, I guess that's why you had like the... Okay. Trials? Yeah, instant again. It's so good to queue up with healers. You are a lifesaver. So, Fall Guys is now free. Ooh, the Shiva one. It's been a while. This one's pretty. What's this Rothgar's weapon? A jolly greatsword. What? Okay. Yeah. You definitely get it. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't know, I haven't played any of it, but it looks like a lot of fun. Like a lot of hilarity if you create these sort of, I don't know. I think you can create your own lobbies. Pretty sure. Should be fun. That person reminds me of Moonbrita. Edwin's Sharp. But yeah, remember to get it from the Epic Store. It's free! I got it on Steam way back. I've never played it though, but it was really on a good sale, so I ended up buying it. Haven't really touched it at all. I feel like that is one of those party games that you want to play with friends, but I don't really have friends. Well, I mean, I have friends, but not the ones that want to play that, I guess, with me on stream, I suppose. Or at least play it. That's a mood. Yep. Oh, I love the transition phase. Look at that. It's so pretty. Phew. Oh shit, I stood in it. I was not paying attention, I just stood there like an idiot. Oh, here it is. Dude, the Shiva trial looks so pretty. I remember the first time seeing it, I was like amazed. One guy is like, isn't she cold in those clothes? She's shivering. Okay, I'll let myself out now. I'm sorry. Oh, here it comes. Pew, 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 pew. Deep freeze. Boom. I love that transition. That is probably one of my favorites. Ah, fuck, we have to be a mill. Oh, you have an animated one. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god, that is the best. Look at that thing. Enjoy the cutscene. I got a player commendation randomly as a Red Mage. I'll take it. Oh, that's the best. A free game. Yeah, Fall Guys. It's on the Epic Store. It should be a lot of fun, like a party game. It went free today, or yeah, today, the 21st. Yeah, it's just a platformer, and it's supposed to be hilarious. Like, you're supposed to race from start to finish, and you can knock each other off, kind of thing. It's just all around goofiness. One of those party games that's been very popular, and I think the people who bought it previously will get an automatic sort of what do they call these things? Season passes. You want to do one of the normal? Well, let's do the normal raid. Why don't we? Oh, actually, Alliance raid needs healers. Oh yeah, I'd be down for that. Is Mary Toa? Because I don't know her as Mary, if that's Toa. But you know her IRL, so I assume that Mary is Toa. Ah yeah, cool. Yeah, I'd be down. That sounds like a lot of fun. I think the more the merrier in that type of situation, you know, when it's just a lot of people coming to, you know, do these things together. It's just a lot of fun. A lot of screaming at each other when you knock each other off the platform and stuff. Makes for a good experience, I think. Is there any Red Mage arm that looks nice? Let's see. What's the symbol? Oh, never mind. That's quick. Oh yeah, that would be great, actually. Crab game. I don't know if I know that one. Maybe. You're not talking to any other donuts? Like, what about Rain, for example? I love Rain. Rain is one of my favorite people in the FC still. She's amazing, honestly. The other feeling of being hated? Really? Huh. I don't know. I don't really take the time to chat with a lot of people, because whenever I play Final Fantasy, I usually stream. So I just say hey in the FC chat, because everybody sees that I'm logged in. But I don't really check friend list that much. I should really make that a habit more, where I'm like, hey guys, how you doing? Which one's this? Oh, oh yeah, World of Darkness. Oh, I love this string music. The role of being edgy on the internet. Oh, about that. Edgy? Yeah, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think people hate you. I feel like, you know, stuff was handled in a way that was disagreeable for you, or I guess both sides. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I've seen the document. I don't think it was that bad. At the same time, I wouldn't have, like, I would probably have made damn sure that, it was okay to talk about this openly. I think you guys were very clear on the fact that you wanted it to sort of be handled in a private setting, right? Because behind closed doors. That's what I'm assuming anyway. You guys send that to him in good faith. And I don't want to really bring this all up again, but I feel like, yeah, you know, mistakes were made and people went their separate ways, and that's fine. And I can see why, especially for you guys who are always on in the game so much. Well, I mean, you not as much as hardcore anymore as I guess before, because you've also branched out into streaming yourself and playing other games, which I think is a healthy decision. You know, it's good to change up every now and again. But for people who are always playing this game only, I can really see why it was hard to be part of a DFC in the state it was in. That makes sense. I understand it. Yeah. Yeah, no, I understand. I do. And I've come to terms with the fact that, like, I was sort of like not really there when all the things that were described in that were, you know, were a thing, were really happening. And so I just really, okay, I'm black right now. I just really wanted to know what happened so I could help out where I could. And I think I got quite some insight about it, and at the same time, I wasn't there when most of these things happened, so I didn't really have a right to say anything about it. At the same time, I think I helped out giving my opinion within the FC, how to go about it. I don't know. I feel like Ash and Jane especially appreciated my input. But yeah, you know, these things happen. And I understand that it's difficult to be, you know, when you're a full-time player, playing all the time, and you're doing stuff constantly, and you see that these people aren't doing the same things you are. Shit, I think I just fucked that up. Oh, hey, Ash. We were just talking about you. Well, not really just you, but... How you doing, buddy? I am... How should I say this? I am weirdly not very okay. I don't know if Jane told you anything. Oh, I need to be online. I don't know if Jane told you anything, but yeah, my girlfriend and I broke up after, well, I mean, I can put it nicely and you know, say it however I want, but she ended up cheating on me with some guy randomly kissing him. Oh, you're in a work call. Okay. But yeah, so we ended up breaking up. You know, we've been in a relationship for 5.5 years. She just moved in with me, which is kind of weird for her to have that happen to her. Like, it overcame her. Didn't really mean that she wanted to go and pursue somebody else, another person's love. But it meant for her that she was like, oh shit, I actually want to be free and not be tied down to a relationship and not live in the Netherlands. So we ended up splitting, and that's been 2 weeks now, I think. So yeah, all in all, it's been crazy, and but I'm weirdly enough quite okay. I've had a good weekend, like a very wild weekend I was talking about earlier. But yeah, that happened. Life goes on, you know, and now I really understand the saying better. And I mean this, the saying that is, I think it goes like, don't cry because it's over, but smile because it happened. I had a really beautiful relationship and a really good time with her for the past 5+ years. And I'm just grateful that it happened, that we got to experience that and have that together. And I'm happy that it happened. I don't have regrets. I mean, you know, I wish it didn't end the way it did, but that happened, and we move on, type of thing. But yeah, I really understand that saying now, and I'm quite at peace in a weird way. And I don't quite understand it, but I'm happy that I am, you know, better than being miserable and feeling depressed about the fact. I rather would like to move forward. I don't know, it might be like my brain being on copium the entire time, but it might also be that, like, I don't know, maybe somewhere deep down below I know that we weren't the perfect match. Like, I understand that we had our differences, right? And maybe subconsciously I know that there's somebody out there who's a even better match for me, even though I think what I had with her was special in a lot of ways. I'm sure that I can find that again if I choose to pursue it. I don't know, I feel like right now it's a good time to just be on my own and figure out what I want in life as well, right? Now that my future perspective is vastly different from what I thought it was going to be, because like low-key I was sort of planning on moving in to Germany in like 2 years time or so, because of her father's work situation, and she possibly taking over the company with her older brother, who's also an architect. So yeah, that's now off the table. So now I'm like, okay, well, what do I want to do in life? I know I want to pursue streaming a bit more, and now I don't have to share my time between streaming and girlfriend. I can stream more during the weeks and have weekends off to do nice things. At least that's sort of loosely my plan. And then on weekends, you know, when there's events or when I'm doing stuff with other streamers, I might consider doing extra streams on weekends. But I'm not really tied down to hockey anymore either. And I have my weekends to myself. So yeah, that's the thing. Oh shit, we're taking it there, okay. So that's kind of what's been going on in my life. And I don't even understand it. I feel like after what happened I should probably cry. But I think what really made the difference for me is that we had a good talk about it after. And we closed off our chapter with dignity, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but we, yeah, we went our separate ways, and we still had strong feelings for each other, but I don't know. Couldn't go back to the way it was, so then it's better this way, I think, anyway. Okay, the other heads of ice. Okay, that's dead. Yeah, I better move. Where's this person going? Oh, we got in the freeze as well. You've never been in a relationship? Really? Have you never pursued any, or? Because, I mean, I don't know you that well, but I think your personality is amazing. You have a lot to offer. And your art is crazy. Like, you know, I mean, I'm not an artist, so I'm easily impressed. Don't get me wrong, I'm probably not the best judge for that kind of stuff. I think it's amazing. And on top of that, you're one of the nicest persons that I know. From the interwebs, anyway, as far as you can know people that way, right? You love to be alone? Yeah. I mean, but being alone and lonely are different things, right? But yeah, I guess so. But what if there's somebody there that has exactly the same sort of flow of energy as you, right? Who's like, hey, let's be together tonight and watch this anime, and you're really into it, and then you're like, yeah, and now it's okay to do our own thing, you know? I'm gonna go, I don't know, do maps with my FC, and you go do your thing on like a different game or something. I don't know. I think that would be, for me, best case scenario, where you kind of can come together and share a passion for a few things. Like, I don't know, cooking food, or working out, or video games, or anime, or movies, whatever it is, right? Or even D&D in my case. But then also really have your own thing. Like, hey, you know, I don't know, I'm into this and you don't really share that with me, so I'm gonna do that with friends, kind of thing. I like that sort of balance. I don't know, but I'm not really looking to enter into a relationship anytime soon. I feel like you just kind of run into these things. I always do, at least. But I'm really gonna try and be single for a while. And that sounds maybe a bit weird, but I've not been alone for a long time. I've always been in relationships. The longest I've not been in a relationship has been between my first girlfriend. We broke up when I was 17. And then the second one, I think, was the next one after that was, I want to say 20 when I entered that. So it was like 3 days, or 3 years, I mean. That's the longest. Oh man, I just instantly get knocked off again. What the hell? Ow. Motherfucker. Is he not being tanked? Oh. I got sucked again. Hey, I did nothing that fight. Absolutely nothing. I'm a person with a lot of depression you can't see online. It's like relation isn't really for me. That's fair. I mean, it must be nice, I'm sure, but maybe being alone for a bit just works for you too. Yeah, oh, for sure. Like, I want to, you know, really find out what I want in life before I try and enter into any sort of relationship again. And I also really want to make sure that I know the person before I do, because Hannah and I actually concluded that we sort of fell into our relationship, as weird as it sounds. I met her on holiday, so it was kind of like a holiday fling, like relationship wise. And we ended up, like, she ended up coming to Holland I think the week after I came home from Belize, which was the holiday I met her, to come over from Germany to see if actually it was nice together. And we ended up really having a good time. But because we had limited time, all we did was nice things together, right? We didn't really see each other's bads, or I don't know, not so much matching sides of each other kind of thing. And so we never really questioned whether or not we would be a good fit together. It's sort of what happened. And I agree, we never really did that. So yeah, maybe we could have found out earlier, even though again I don't regret being in a relationship with her because I had a wonderful time and so did she. So but yeah, we kind of fell into it without sort of questioning the fact, like, hey, are we a good fit? And there's been moments where we sort of were in doubt, definitely, but you know, pulled through before, and now yeah, that's no longer the case, and I'm okay with it, as weird as it sounds. But again, I'm happy that I am. You know, wouldn't want to be miserable because of that. And I also really strongly believe in the sort of, I don't know, the saying or the wisdom of like, ah shit, am I gonna run off? Oh, never mind. Did we not do the chain thing? Yeah, sometimes it works. Chain it quick. Thank God. Okay, so they did change. But yeah, so that's sort of how I feel right now about the whole thing. But then again, if I meet somebody that I am like falling head over heels for, then I'm also going to be the sort of the passionate guy who's like, I don't want to let this go. I want to pursue this with that person and see where it takes me, kind of thing. You know, live without regrets. But what I was going to say is that I'm really a strong believer of you are responsible for your own happiness. Nobody else is. But somebody who you're in a relationship with can add to that happiness, if that makes sense. We should never rely on somebody else for happiness. That should come from in here and in here. I don't know. I know it sounds fucking cheesy, but I think it's true. And only that way you can really be okay being alone. And, you know, I'm sorry to hear that you are experiencing depressions. If you ever need to talk about it, I'm no expert. And I've never really felt depressed. I've been a little bit down during COVID last November because life just sucked, you know, couldn't really see anyone and I was just not having a good time. That's actually when I pulled the trigger and I contacted Alpsus to ask if I could join the FC, because mine wasn't really going anywhere because I wasn't actively doing anything with it. And I felt a bit alone in an MMO, which was weird. Yeah, so I was happy that I made that change, for one. And I started trying to be better with maintaining friendships. But yeah, if you need to talk, I'm here. And what else did I want to say? Oh yeah, I hope you are seeking professional help for that, and if not, then I highly recommend that you do, because talking to somebody who actually is trained to help you through that, yeah, could really really do that. I'm assuming you are. I hope you're not only on, like, what I hate is a lot of people are put on like antidepressant medication, but they're not really actively being worked on or being helped with their own defeated thoughts. You're not? Why? Is it not severe enough for you, or can you not afford it, or is it something that you tried and didn't work out for you before, or? Are we supposed to stand in these? There we are. I want to talk. Oh, yeah, okay. That's good that you tell me that that is your one of your boundaries. I am always curious, so I will always ask, and it's good that you tell me no, don't go there. That's okay. And I will stop asking, but do know that I have broad shoulders, and I don't really have any, well, besides dealing with like a breakup, I suppose, don't really have a lot of problems going on in my life. So I have the mental capacity to help out others as well, if that makes sense. Because I don't really have, I mean, everybody has their baggage, but let's not pretend that I don't have any, but you know, you can always try and understand. Ooh, ow, okay, yeah, that sucked. I feel like I'm searching for attention, so I won't. Wait, fuck, wrong one. I have a forklift with all my baggage, Mara says. Welcome in, you lurker, you. How have you been, Mara? Yeah, you are, Oh, we got feeling lucky. Well done, wisely. Alright, what do we get? We already have the Buff of Darkness. These are both faded copies, so I'm not gonna roll on them. I will roll on the stuff just because I can give it in. That looks like an evil helmet. Holy shit. Do I like this? I think I might like it. I don't know. And you're still ill? Oh my god, really? Okay, I'll pass on this. Because I know that that's what people want. I already have the Buff of Darkness. Do I have this really? Oops. Yeah, I got the helmet. Alright. What else is being rolled for? I don't care about that. Does it? I feel like my flus never really last that long, but maybe that's just a fever. Yeah, I hope you feel better soon as well, Mara. Also, damn, the stream really can't run well for 5 seconds. On your end or my end? Is anyone else experiencing problems? I don't know. I feel like compared to most people, I'm okay. You know. I might be traumatized by the fact that my parents split up at a very early age, but I don't know. Maybe that's why I always want to be in a relationship. Do I have fear of abandonment, perhaps? I don't know. I'm quite okay now, though, being alone. Oh, it's your end? Okay. Alrighty. You want to do the normal raid as well? I don't really want to do main scenario because that takes too long. Let's do the normal raid. What? Oh, you don't have the normal raid unlocked? Nope. Alright. I guess we do the main scenario instead. Because I would like the experience. We're closing in on 73. Should probably get it from this. This might suck though. I don't want to be like premature and bullshit. Too much cutscene. But at the same time it gives me time to talk to you guys. Which is an okay thing. Oh, we got it. Dang it. We got exactly the one that I didn't want to get. Oh well. You know what's crazy? Shadow rated me with 5 viewers and he never really talked at all. I gave him a shout out, and I don't know if he's still lurking, if he's hanging out, but it's like, thanks for the raid, buddy. I don't know, he hasn't really talked here. None of his viewers did, I don't think either. But that was, yeah, kind of him. And he resubbed as well, holy shit. Okay on your end? Yeah, it's story time. Yeah, what else is new? Also, never really think that you are seeking attention by just talking about something, you know. I always feel honored when somebody shares things with me. Feels comfortable enough to at least mention them. And it's then okay, you know, to then press back and be like, hey, I don't want you to, ooh, who's this? Black glass, okay. And then it's okay to be like, hey, this is my sort of no boundary. Like, don't ask, or I don't feel comfortable talking about it. That's fine. But yeah, it means a lot. I think it's, a sign of at least some sort of trust, you know, and I like that. I enjoy being there for people that I care for. I think everybody does, in a way, to their capability. Mara has definitely been there for me when I was like, I think she was one of the first people who knew, besides my best mate, who dragged me to this crazy festival. I don't know if you were here, Mara, when I told you about when I told the stream the actions about my my weekend experience, but it was nutty. The person I tried to talk to didn't really take it seriously and just be like, oh, too bad. Oh, I see. So you tried to approach people and sort of the response wasn't really what you were looking for. Yeah, I get that. I've had that happen to me as well. And I think I've done that to people as well, to an extent, maybe even to Hana, when she was like asking for some things and I didn't really give her the answer that she was looking for, or I don't know, I shared it, or I had a different view on the situation that she didn't really agree with, I suppose. And if that happens too often, then I guess you kind of stop sharing, because the outcome's not really what you are looking for, which makes sense. I get that. Well, I'm just gonna call her Toa. Is Toa a friend that you can talk to about these things? I feel like you guys are close, right? Because it's nice to always at least have one friend who seems to understand, at least, or be understanding. What I tend to do is when I don't understand, or when it's like, hey, it's something that I've not really experienced. Like, again, I've never been depressed. I've been down past November, but I've never really experienced the depression. I tend to ask questions like, hey, is there anything you need me to do, or is there anything you want to talk about? What would be a thing that would help you the most right now? And I think that is the one thing that I can offer, is try to understand through asking series of questions like, hey, have you any idea where this fear or anxiety or angst or depression may come from? And how does it, I don't know, how does it manifest itself for you, kind of thing, you know? That is sort of what I tend to do, because again, I've never really experienced it. But she was the first time I talked about it. Okay. Well, this is guys' monologue. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really had professional help with any mental issues either. I considered it maybe for the breakup if I was gonna get too fucky in my own head and going to talk myself into like, oh, you're worthless. Even somebody who you've been in a relationship with for 5.5 years cheats on you and just, you know, dumps you, kind of thing. And as you can hear, I've definitely thought that thought for a slight moment, because there's always that sort of self-critic in your own head that tells you you're not worth it, right? And then I realized, like, I'm not gonna do that. That's messed up. I'm gonna believe that there is somebody out there, and if not, then I'm okay with being alone for a while. I don't know. But yeah, I can flip that mental switch pretty easily somehow. So I guess I'm not very prone to being depressed and talking myself into feeling a certain way. And it's not because I love myself that much. I'm not that vain. I mean, I'm a little bit vain because I care how I look. I mean, it doesn't look like it, guys, with this wild beard. I know. And, you know, people can probably chuckle at that, hopefully. But, it's like, I guess it starts with self-care and self-love, huh? And really, being happy with who you are. That helped me sometimes as well. Being self-critical, like analyzing what are the things that I don't like necessarily about myself, and can I take steps to change that for myself. Like, if there's one thing that I would change, what would it be? And it doesn't, and it shouldn't be something like, oh, I don't like the way my nose looks, or something that you can't really change. Well, I mean, you can do plastic surgery, but I highly discourage that. But for example, like, oh, I don't know, I always feel crap after eating crappy food. I want to cook healthier for myself, or I want to buy less ice cream, or I don't know, I want to quit drinking Coca-Cola and instead I'll make tea and water and stuff. You know, it's those little things, it's small achievements that will help you sort of feel better about you, who you are as a person. And it's like the smallest thing can start sort of that journey, or that taking action to feel better. I mean, I don't want to say I have confidence, because I'm quite a, I may not look like it, but I'm quite self-aware a lot of the times. Here's where you say something mean, Mara. This is your cue. But, it's like, you know, I'm quite self-aware, but at the same time, I know who I am, and I'm okay with who I am. At the same time, who really knows who they are? You know, it's like it's a journey. I think that's what life is all about: discovering who you are and what you want in life. Because if we start going down that path of like, what does it life mean? Then I don't know. We don't really get an answer, and then like, what are we here for? What does it even matter? You never want to do that. You really want to think about like, okay, I'm here to experience things and to live a life that is fulfilling for me. And, you know, without getting too philosophical, it's like, you need to find an answer that is satisfying enough for you to get out of bed every morning. Because I think that's what, for most people, depression is like, right? It's not having the motivation or energy or power, control over your mind to even get out of bed, right? I think that's how a lot of people explain it to me. Like, you don't really have energy or motivation, or really the lack of any drive. I don't know if that's how you experience it, but I know that that's how it's been described to me. And if you're not comfortable talking about this, that's okay. You are also sick. I don't want to push your state of mind, but it's good to put it out there. You know, you never know who it helps, who might need to hear whatever spitball thought experiment I have currently, and maybe I'm saying something that will help someone. I don't know. Every step is like 10 times harder. Yeah. I guess the smallest daily task or routine can feel like it's like climbing a mountain, huh? You. I thought these things pushed back. Guess they don't anymore. They may have changed it, huh? Yeah. I remember these had an annoying push mechanic where they would just like bonk you backwards. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. They do have good healthcare though in Germany, as far as I'm aware. But don't let me talk you into something that you don't want to do. But I always feel bad when I hear this. Two of my friends in my D&D group also experience depression from time to time. They do both have help though. And as hard as some of their sessions are, because sometimes they are really like, I am too tired to really focus my mind, so they ahead of time let us know like, hey, I might be a bit absent-minded during our D&D session today because I just came from a heavy session with my therapist. And they don't have to talk about it, the ins and outs, of course, and we never really want to ask unless they want to talk about it. We always try and be there for each other. But it really seemed to have helped them. And I wish that for all the people that I care for. You get out of that downwards spiral that is usually, you know, in their own minds only. Because again, I don't know you with episodes, I guess, or with like when you're in that state, because then you probably hide from the world and you don't come out. But at the same time, I feel like you have a lot to offer, more than you may want to realize sometimes. And I'm not trying to talk you into a relationship, but the Magitech gun chicken. You mean what's her name? Maggie, right? Yeah, they really try to have you care for that thing, which is just one of those mechanized. Well, I don't know if it's a chicken gun, but I suppose, huh? They succeeded. True. Everybody's like, Maggie. Also, guys, when you drink and you fall, look at this bruise. Fucking crazy. I apparently fell over on herrings. You know how when you tie down the tents with like metal herrings? I fell over on one of them during the weekend, and I don't even remember it. Let's say I was suicidal years ago. Right now, I only have the thought, but too scared to do anything at all. But the thought of being tired of living and don't having any idea what to make out of your life is tiring. I wanted to seek out help and go to a clinic, but even the step of starting that way is too hard, and it feels like a climb. Yeah, okay. I remember doing prayer 5 times a day for fun. hi. Okay. I hear you loud and clear. Let's not push it further, but yeah, I feel sorry, and I wish I could do anything to help you. I know I'm not in the position to, but should you need it, this is an open invite to always come and hang out, or poke me on Discord, or you know, through other means, you know where to find me. Yeah. My question to that is why though? What's fun about it? Like even the old one was worse, right? Everybody rushed it and like all the sprouts just were confused and they were auto teleported to the next fight because everybody else was speeding through it. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to provide that. I also enjoyed hanging out in your streams. Especially when you were playing that puzzle game, it was fun to be idiots together and screw it up. And yeah, I'm happy that you have a lot of people who support your stream as well. You know, especially Tawa and you supporting each other, but then a lot of your VTuber friends coming out of the woodworks to also help you get affiliate. Woo-hoo. It's not fun, but I had a friend who dragged me into it, made funny dialogues in there, to which people joined. Oh. Wait, in where? In like a voice call? Oh no, in the Prematorian raid. Yeah, okay. No, that's fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you could create your own fun within it, I suppose. In that sense, yeah. I mean, but then it doesn't really matter what you do. I mean, I get that though, because I played World of Warcraft for a really long time, like the vanilla version. And gearing up a character there was a grind, for sure. Because you needed a specific item and it would never drop, and you would have to ask your guildmates to rerun dungeons over and over, and it was like a pain in the ass. But you would do it because it was, you know, the only way to do it, and then you would probably end up just doing friendly banter and hanging out with the boys and girls out of the well, FC/guild, and I don't know, have a good time that way. So I can understand that part. I've not really done the full MMO experience on Final Fantasy that much, I realized. I mean, early on I definitely did, when I was doing the coils minimum item level with my community, for sure. That was the, I think, the MMO experience. Or like the nerd out PvP way, or PvE way of doing things. I think I would like to get back into that a little bit. Now that I have a lot of time on my hands, I might actually try and, for Endwalker, I might end up trying to set up a progression group. I don't know if people would be interested in that, joining that at all, but I feel like that might be something that could be cool. If we are out of the MSQ content and stuff, and we don't know what to do, there we can always lose ourselves in the PvE side of things. Yeah, his puns are the worst. I mean, blame Koji for that. He's the head of localization, I think. English localization. It's fun when you have a friend by your side. Yeah, exactly. One or multiple. Yeah. Yeah, and I also have to do all the cool mount grinds, and I want to do Endwalker maps in general. But most people run Endwalker maps mostly nowadays, so. And, you know, get my professions up. I know that makes for boring streams, but that might be the ones where we just wind down and chill out on, like, I don't know, Friday craft day streams or whatever. And I won't want to branch out into doing other games. I want to finish, no, back there, Elden Ring, and then I would like to play Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. Those are on the list. 7 remake. And I'm quite keen to also start in this beauty. The Tales game. No, I've only tested it. Like, I've literally installed it on my PS5 and I haven't really played it at all. I only tested if it worked. And it did. I certainly find the crafting streams fun. Yeah, but you always hang out with me. And we're just hanging out as friends, Daniel, at this point, I feel like. Only 7 remake. Yeah, I have it here as well. Right. For PS4, but I think there's a free PS5 upgrade for it as well. And I have a bunch of games back there that I still want to play. And my Steam backlog as well. It's actually ridiculous. The amount of games that I still have to play. So many games, so little time. I really told myself that I wasn't going to buy any new games. Although I might make an exception for when Hogwarts Legacy comes out. Because that game looks nutty. I don't know if you guys seen any footage of Hogwarts Legacy, but that game looks good. Holy moly. Oh, if you're a Potter fan and you don't really care to not play the main characters, that game looks good. Let me tell you. Oh my god. I'm not even that much of a Harry Potter fan. Like, I love, don't get me wrong, I love the movies and the setting and like the magic and stuff. Oh my god. It's such a good, it's so good, like the universe. Don't get me wrong. But to call myself like a crazy fan, I don't think so. I don't know all there is to know about Harry Potter, put it that way. Wouldn't hold my breath. The games that are coming out recently tend to disappoint. That's true. My biggest disappointment of probably a really long time has been Cyberpunk 2077. I have yet to return to that game. I think I might return to it because they have like huge upgrades and apparently it's pretty playable and good right now. I should probably change, huh? Just chatting. But yeah. Shut up. I'm talking, guys. We don't care about you. Shut up. What was it saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, it was Cyberpunk. But I might want to play that on stream sometime. But I fear, because there's quite a lot of sex scenes in there as well. I think you can really sex with different and it's sort of part of the main story. You can't really avoid it either. I think it's an okay game to play and stream, but I guess I should play it with a warning beforehand, I suppose. But yeah, Cyberpunk was definitely my biggest letdown for a long time. Oh yeah, and I also want to really try and get my hands maybe on like an okay deal for a Switch. True. Yeah, I was also thinking about doing that. You can really sex. Well, I mean, yeah, you can really like, you know, get down with the characters in that game, and I don't know if it's okay to stream that. But yeah, that's true. You'd also make that a let's play. At the same time, though, I just like the live medium where we're just having interaction. I guess I'm more of a live streamer than I am a YouTuber. I mean, I know that for sure because I hate. Well, I don't hate video editing. I'm just not good at it, and it takes a long time, and I'm too impatient to learn it. And I'm like, I could be live streaming right now instead of editing stuff. I should probably look for an editor, but editors are expensive. Mara told me what she earned. I'm not going to disclose that because that was told to me in private. But good editors earn a lot of money. Holy moly. That's a mood, yeah. Good sex in this game, guys. Yeah. So there's that. But I would love to have somebody make high value edits for my YouTube, because right now I'm just really plopping on the most enjoyable cutscenes or enjoyable streams. Like for instance, this one I might upload for the just because of what we have been discussing. I think that might be interesting for people to hear. I might use it with footnotes, you know, different times, and I might cut it a little bit. And we'll see how that does. I feel like it's been good topics. I had a good time so far chatting with you guys. Might be a bit uncomfortable the beginning bit, which is about the kink stuff, but same time, okay. I only described what I saw, right? Didn't really give you visual representations. Nor will I ever, because that's definitely not TOS. Oh boy. Oh. I guess we're just gonna watch Sexy Time. Hell yeah. It's like lawyers. Nobody wants to hear that crap. It's all hearsay to them, yeah. Objection hearsay. Make it into an education lesson. Yeah, exactly. True. This is for educational purposes only. Disclaimer. Should you not be comfortable with the sex talk, then I suggest you leave. That could be a good disclaimer, like for an intro for that, for this particular video or stream upload. We have some fun with it. Why don't we? Careful, that's a tank buster. Don't attack on that. Ooh, Sprite might die. Ooh. I don't know if that tank buster is shared actually. Probably not. Well, on YouTube, if you upload something, you have to make sure, like, you have to click something that says this stream or this video is made for kids, yes or no. So that already makes it at least age restricted for like the YouTube YouTube Kids, I think is a thing. I don't know. You can, I guess, flag it for 18 plus. I think YouTube might automatically do it already, just because it would be under the game Cyberpunk, which they know has a rating of mature. It wouldn't surprise me if I selected the category of game being Cyberpunk, for example. Then it already gets the age restriction because of the nature of the game. Wouldn't surprise me at all. In their case. Final Fantasy's case, no, though. I feel like, what's the age restriction on Final Fantasy? I think in Germany is lower than anywhere else. I think in Germany it's 12. I think here it's 16, right? I don't know. You could probably confirm that. Do you know, Taro? You did an oopsie. I didn't limit break. Oops. Clicked it. Oh. Ooh, they are level? I don't know. Ooh, I got a commendation. Wait, did I? Oh, I couldn't commendate anymore. Because it was only me and Daniel. Yeah, no worries. I can wait. Well, actually, I'm okay not doing more because we've done all of the roulettes that I wanted to do. And you don't have the normal rate, which is fine. Because I don't want to make it too late today anyway, because I have work tomorrow as well. Don't plot me into another one. Yeah, no worries. Oh, it's 16. Okay, I think that... Then I guess Peggy is all over Europe has the same age rating. I think it's 16 here as well. Alright. Oh, let's see if the tea house is finished. Is there anyone from Tea Online? Let me check. Yes, that's Basil. State teleportation. I don't have that busy problem anymore. What busy problem? Ooh, okay, let's look at the outside. Oh, you guys have this one. Oh, that's cool. Like one of those corner ones. Wait, Sarah looks like a nurse. Oh, you don't have to get up and... Yeah, that's true. Oh, you... What? You glitched this? How is this out here? That's cool. I like the garden. Wait, what? Oh, they're chilling in the hot tub. Oh, it's Estelle and I don't know who Umbreon is. They are peeing. I'm just gonna... I don't know if the house is available. This looks cool. It's a tree house. Yep, it is. They're just doing that thing in the bathhouse. That's so funny. Oh, and they glitched this thing over as well. That's a good one to glitch. The bridge. That's so cool that you have an extra entrance way. I like the garden setup. This is so good. It sort of fits as well because of the picket fence that you picked, like the white and the green. And then this deck out here as well. That's really good. Oh, hey, Wumpus is there. I'm just gonna yeet inside and let them be. I don't want them to, like, you know, break away from what they're doing. Ooh, okay. There goes all the assistants. All about sipping the right tea. Brielle. Oh, cool. Huh. Okay, let's see here. Okay, this is definitely where you hang your clothes. It's like for shoes, you know. To rack. I can see that. Okay, a little broom. Attention to detail for sure. Oh, and it's for your umbrella. Okay, cool. Cool. Bookcase here. That looks nice. Another sort of reading corner here. I guess this is like your entrance hall and just, I guess, meeting place as well. Oh, that's a cool poster of the new city, huh? That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna go upstairs first. Let's see here. Okay, whoa, that's a different vibe. It's more... Oh, you guys have a meeting table here? That's cool. I didn't know what I expected here, but that's pretty cool. I like the object. Not sure what this is. I guess this is just a dresser. What is this room gonna be? Like an armory of sorts? Because I see like a chest full of armor. Definitely nice statues. This is the TFC house. T is the FC that Taru is part of. And a lot of friendos. Alright, let's look at the sex dungeon. I mean, the basement. Ooh, I like this room. Yeah, that's cool. Can you serve me, I don't know, one of those pies? So you have like a kitchen area over there. Oh, yeah, and ode to the greatest characters in the game. I mean, these two. Alright, functional kitchen. I don't know about the item limit, but yeah, sorry, I made a sex joke. It's okay, relax, boy. There's my admiral. So these are like, what is that? That looks yummy. It's fruits. So yeah, this is like your chill out lounge area, and there's a nice fireplace. This is a cool setup. This fireplace and these bookshelves together. And of course you have a little, you know, when people want to get funky, they can dance. You know, do a little bit of bee's knees on here. Oh, and I didn't even see the grand piano. But it's nice that you made this wood, because it sort of still fits the room, but it's still a small theater where you can have like somebody, I don't know, do something funny on, entertain the crowd. You have music play. You have the piano on the other side. Cool. Yeah, this is a good room. It feels nice and homely, cozy. I would definitely want to sit down here, you know, smell the fireplace, have a good cup of tea. But it's not over full. It's not like, you know, too much. Yeah, it looks like a good house. And I like how open this is right away as well. And there's enough green. I always really like those plants up above. You have a plant here and in the corner there. I don't know. I'm quite happy with plants when I see them. Definitely upstairs is the one that needs the most work. But they're probably still working on that one regardless. Yeah. I was just checking why that was there. Yeah, this looks like a... Wait, why is there a stripper pole here? Is this like somebody trying to be funny? Or is it actually intended? That's kind of a weird placement for a stripper pole. Also, wouldn't it, you know, if you're gonna do that, wouldn't you want to have it in the middle of the table? Might be a mistake, I don't know. That is really nice. Yeah, I can see this being the meeting room for sure. Like, I got that right away. With one item of their choice in front of it. Oh, I see. Who asked for the poll? Who was it? Oh, I see. To represent their own. Yeah. But like, what the hell, dude? Wampus. Oh my god, of course. You naughty boy. And then a loot. And this is like liquor and cigars, I guess. Oh, so you sit here. That's nice. Nice key set. What's that? What is that? Food. I don't recognize that. Like some type of sushi? Oh no, it's those balls, those rice balls, I guess, huh? Do you guys have an Italian? That looks like spaghetti. But then there's just a bunch of club sandwiches and what I assume is like one of those. Takoyaki? What is it made of? Is it doughy? Takoyaki. Huh. Oh yeah, this is the rice thingies. And wasabi, I guess? Or green tea? That's Estelle's. This is cookies and tea. Filled with octopus. Oh. And then the burger. That is fun. But I don't know. The stripper pool, I don't know, Wampus. Come on, everybody chooses like something that you would actually find on a meeting table when you're just hanging out, and then you have a freaking stripper pole. God damn you. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be the judge of that. But yeah, this looks sort of like an armory. Or like a dressing room to, you know, after your meeting and having tea and discussing how you're gonna take over the world. You're just gonna go fit into the fitting room, put on your armor and go out, I suppose. That's sort of the vibe that I'm getting. But overall, a really nice place, yeah, well done. So this was Brielle. I think that's how you say that, Brielle. You dirty man. There he is, guys. Oh, everybody's out of the hot tub now. Wait, how many of them is this? Is this 2 connected together? I think it's 2, right? 3 even. That sort of works. That is pretty nice. I mean, it fills up your garden pretty heavily, and like it's kind of weird to have your Chocobo right here. But I suppose that was the only way to fit that as well. Have like a place for it, and still have I really like this as well. Like the... I don't know what kind of mat that is, but... This is a nice looking object as well. Especially because the flowers seem to almost bloom and glow in the dark. This is a really nice object. I quite like this one. Gravelstone. Ah. Yeah, I like these flower bats in this as well. And like the glitched bridge is fantastic. Especially because it just leads out here. Yeah, overall a really nice house, I would say. Well done so far. I cannot wait to see like the finalization of the upper room. And I quite like this style of house as well. Although it may not really fit the aesthetic of the rest of... Oh my god, you guys have this next to you as well? That's so pretty. It may not fit the style of the Lavender Bats per se. It like you guys have a unified house. Like the garden fits the house type with the white stone, and then you guys having the bath houses out there as well. Yeah, well done. I dig it. And with the gate, yeah. But it's Dale. Dale looks different than I remember. This is the old Dale? I know Dale's an Elysian boy. But yeah, really cool house. Yeah, I know, but I thought people made them look like the actual characters. Because I only know Dale as the male Elysian with cougar print on these. Wampa still looks the same, that's for sure. Man, it's so nice that you guys also have a market board and a summoning bell so close to home as well. That is... This plot was a really good one to get. Although my favorite is probably this one as the crazy water thing in the hills, I think. Oh, they're going on a stroll. That's so nice. I believe it might be there. Yeah, I believe so, yeah. Is it out here? I don't know. It's the one by the water where there's like this one. Ooh, yikes. They flooded the place way too much. I don't like this one at all. This garden at least. Oh, there's the one up there. Pink. Right? I'm a bit confused. Because there's definitely one that has like the... This is apartments, right? Up here. Yeah. Now I don't know where it is. There's hot springs, natural hot springs, somewhere in this area. Oh, that might be Shirogane. Yeah, you're right. I thought Levenabad also had some sort of thing like that, though. Maybe it's this one. I feel like it was one of the corner ones and it had it tucked away behind it. I think it may have been this one. Hold on. No. This is cool though, that you have like a... I mean, holy shit. I'm not claustrophobic, but... Jeez. A lot of stuff. Back there? I feel like it might... it might be confusing the two, but yeah. This is a big one. Holy shit. Not back here, at least. I think they had their own little pond, but... Oh well. Can't seem to remember it properly. Nah, it's not here. Might be right, there was Shirogane. Okay. Let's have one look at Imsa, shall we? And if we find anything cool, we might stare at some glams. And that will be it for me for today. Because I have to work tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, but not sure when exactly. Yeah, I'm also going to call it soon. So, but thank you for joining in on the conversation, even though you don't always want to talk about it. Know that I'm here, but thank you for sharing and you know, chatting it up and hanging out. Really appreciate it, and hopefully you feel better. Even slightly would be meaning a lot. Take good care of yourself, and good Nacht. Schlaf zacht. I butchered that, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you have a good night. Anything that catches my eye here? Let's see. Well, I mean, these always look great. Apfelstrudel, yep, for sure. He's wearing the armor that, well, I mean, the top piece that I have. I don't know about this. This is sort of what I saw this whole weekend, guys. These types of outfits at the festival thing that I went to. That people wearing these types of skimpy... That's actually a thing. That's all I'll say about it. And what is on their back? Is that a shield? Oh, it is. Nothing really catches my eye today. I mean, she looks cool. Discord? Hold on. Toilet spin? Dude, what? I'm not gonna... That sounds like a terrible idea. Polish toilet spin. That's a cool bow. Mousy Moo. Playing music. Hey, Kato. I am about to close my stream off for the day, but, B Gates, how are you? How are you doing? Ooh, that's pretty. I like this dress. That looks badass. Can I wear that as male character? I can. Which one is this? Oh, that's the maiming. Oh shit, that's from the near raid. Damn. Okay. That's pretty cool looking. Ooh, that axe looks cool as well. It got cut off. I was saying, like, the Polish toilet spin seems like a really bad idea. I don't think that is a good looping music for me right now. Oh, you played D&D. Nice. What is your current class and race combination? I'm always curious to hear about D&D. Huh. That is a weapon. I always like to look at people in the inside to see what they come up with when it comes to glam. That's the PvP armor. Quite like how that looks. Yeah, it does. Legend the Black. He's in that PvP gear that I quite like though. A Dwarven Barbarian. Thorga Frostfire. That sounds fun. What path did you take? Berserkers takes paths, right? I believe. Pixel error. He has like a chainmail robe on. Shafty Piper. Forever Falling? That's a funny name. Don't see green used very often. Whenever I see it, it always catches my eye. Path of the Berserker, nothing too fancy. I don't really know what the Berserker does. I only really know the Ancestral one. I think it's like Ancestral Spirit or something. Path of the Ancestor. Something. And the OP one that pretty much makes you immune or like... not immune, but resistant against all types except for psychic damage. I think it's Path of the War Totem, or and then you take the bear or something. I don't know. It's some path with it has to do with the totems, and then you take the totem of the bear, and then you just become unstoppable as a berserker or as a barbarian. Except for maybe psychic damage or stuff that targets your intellect and stuff. That's nice. I never really played a bard myself, but I'm currently playing as Aether Mistra. And he is my... now we actually leveled. Yesterday I played D&D. We leveled to, I think, 4, and he's an arcane trickster. Make you rage harder. That's a good description of it. Yeah, I'm an arcane trickster. He's supposed to be a half or an elf, but he's been flavored to be human because we are playing in Runeterra, the setting of League of Legends. Quite interesting. Quite an interesting D&D game. But yeah, I am kind of tired. I love talking about D&D, so let's continue our talk about D&D some other time. But for right now, guys, I am going to call it because I'm getting tired and I have to work tomorrow. Also, don't want to overdo it, you know, just easing back into trying to be more active streaming again. First of all, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Daniel, for running all the dailies with me. I know it's been a pain. Also, your glove looks sick, actually. Well, I don't like the gloves, but that looks pretty good. But yeah, thank you for playing with me and hanging out and doing all the queuing up. You enjoy your holiday, buddy. You know, you deserve the rest. You've worked hard this year. Hopefully you passed everything and now you can celebrate by playing lots of video games. You know, hopefully having a nice summer. Maybe swim. I don't know, do some stuff outside as well. That's important. And yeah, everybody else, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by and chatting it up, lurking. We appreciate that as much as people pushing the chat forward as well. Hope you enjoyed my weird little wild story about whatever I experienced this weekend. I still don't even know, but it put a smile on my face. So yeah, there's that. If you wanna be outside of your comfort zone and wanna grow your, I don't know, your mindset, I think you should definitely try and visit a kink festival or whatever they want to call it. But it was yeah, it was an interesting experience. Anyway, yeah, good chat overall. I'm happy. I enjoyed what we talked about today, and hopefully you guys did too, listening in, chatting it up. And as always, have a good night, take good care of yourself, make sure you drink, stay hydrated, and I guess tell somebody that you love them. You never know when you see them last. And with that, guys, thank you guys so much for hanging out, and see you tomorrow. Bye. Keep well. Night.